Starting a label or brand is hard. It's really hard. It is extra hard. So you're gonna need to fake some stuff to get it in the eyes of the right people. And before you go off on a deep end and say, yo man, you shouldn't have to fake anything. Let me go ahead and tell you, this is business, buddy. You're gonna have to fake a lot of things, but it really isn't exactly what you might think. I'm your boy, Reggie Casual, and this is Unscripted. Now today is all about faking it, but not really. So you can forget about buying followers, likes, comments, and subscribers, because that ain't it, chief. That is by far the most unethical, egregious, and worst way to present yourself. It does absolutely nothing to get your brand out there. It doesn't help with sales. It doesn't really help anything. It's just really a waste of money and time, and it only serves to inflate your fragile ego. So there, it's not fragile. I'm just saying, like, for people who do it. It's all about what I like to call the triple C: consistency, cohesiveness, and creativity. So let's go ahead and break that down. Consistency, it means making sure your label has a theme that spans across all your collections, your media, your designs, and marketing. Even your graphics, your cut and sew pieces, and your website, all fair game. The aura and ethos of your brand should shine from every seam, no pun intended, of your fledgling business. And with a little dab of cohesiveness, you can polish all those elements together. It's like building the perfect person. You wouldn't put a Natalie Portman head on a Kim Kardashian body. In theory, you're like, man, that might work, but that ain't right. It needs to be cohesive so you get Eva Mendes, right? I don't know why I did my hands like this, but Eva Mendes, she's, that's a, So yeah, cohesiveness is all about how things flow together when presented. You gotta ask yourself, does it all make sense? And are you confident with showcasing this collection to buyers, boutiques, or even directly to customers? And of course, great labels have loads of creativity, not just with the product, but all the way down to the labels, the packaging, the colors, the fonts, the tags, the marketing, and the promos. Creativity is so important to faking it because it gives you the best chance of attracting attention. Now ask yourself, do you have a unique product? Unique packaging, a unique angle on social media? Quite simply, are you doing something special that resonates with your target? Quick note though, about being unique. It doesn't mean being original. It can also mean doing something rarely done. Don't get so hung up on being the first to do something. There's like 1,000 sodas that are like Coca-Cola, and they may not be as popular as Coca-Cola, but they damn sure make a lot of money tasting like Coca-Cola. So why does triple C matter in faking it? You know, consistency, cohesiveness, and creativity. Because if you showcase a polished product, people are more likely to engage with it. It won't matter the number of followers you have. People will just instinctively be like, whoa, I want to be a part of this. Case in point, how do you think anybody gets popular on something like YouTube? They keep working on their product and polishing it. And each individual has to use creative ways to reach a target, and it has to come together in a cohesive package that makes sense. If I all of a sudden started talking about the best wasabi in Japan, you'd be like, yo, like what the F, yo, what the F? It's fashion. Basically, the numbers grow from consistency and cohesiveness. Trust, a good presentation will always make you look better than what you are, because people like attractive things. They are drawn to them like a moth to the flame. I should know because I'm attractive. It's not a subjective thing, it's objective, and everybody knows it. It's not unlike this thing that we have with Squarespace, right? We give you the info like save 10% on your next website, or you know, you get all the marketing and analytics and stuff like that. But the main attraction is that we can build a website that's attractive. And since I personally have used it, Squarespace thinks that you may consider using it. I mean, Squarespace knows how important consistency, cohesiveness, and creativity is. So they package it for you in their own cohesive, consistent, and creative way. It's all relative because every company uses it and it works wonders. Just like that ad read that I just did. But it still makes sense. You should definitely use Squarespace because it helps with this entire thing that we're talking about. And they know it, and I know it. So take advantage of it. Triple C takes a whole lot of the guesswork out of what you should do, and it takes a whole lot of anxiety away from the actual act of presenting your label to potential prospects in the flesh, because eventually you're going to have to do that. So quickly, and more specifically, what are some examples to make your brand seem more professional, giving you the confidence to present it to individuals, potential buyers, boutiques, all that, a short list, if you will. A polished physical lookbook with semi-pro to professional photos with a digital version ready for emails. Look up some examples. It's all over the Google machine. Decide your primary and secondary colors for your label. Decide your print and digital media fonts. Create a polished and error-free bio. Have a polished website. Save 10% by using Squarespace. Shameless plug, but you should definitely check it out. Make sure your emails are name@yourbrand.com and not brand@gmail.com. That's crazy. Think about creating or adopting special packaging. Design your shipping labels, tags, and hang tags, all that good stuff. Just the minutia, the small stuff. Maintain a consistent showroom on your website. Are you gonna use models or product only images? Try not to mix it up on the product page. Refine your logo, live, breathe, eat it. Don't eat it, you can't. Maybe you can, just take some time with it. You can even check out your website load speeds. Make an FAQ, a terms page, a shipping and refund explanation, a brand book. Those are good. Brand books are really good. We might go into that. Just make one. Those are really, really good to have on hand. Are you going with a consistent theme across collections, or will you be changing the theme every season? Decide that. Really, seriously decide that. Make sure your social media is consistent with their handles. Make sure they have consistent themes. Make sure your social images are polished and refined. It's really important. Go lifestyle instead of sales. Don't sell to me. Talk to me. Give me something to be inspired about with your label. Learn to leverage sales, engagement, and marketing in clever, organic ways. That's what you learn in the classroom. That's like the bare bones of what you learn in the classroom. I just gave you that. Not in detail, but you can look it up. And that's the shorthand. That's how you fake it, because it's not really faking it. You're just making your presentation impeccable. So people will look at it and say, oh, this is professional, and are more likely to engage with it because it looks professional. But that is just the surface of this entire thing. There's far more to cover, and you can get deeper, more in-depth unscripteds every month by hitting us up on Patreon. It just starts at like $1 a month for detailed episodes. And we also do Q&A on Patreon. So if you're serious about making a label, hit us up on that platform. Let me know, because that's what we're doing here. All right, so put all your thoughts and comments down below, whatever, what have you. Give a thumbs up if you will. Follow your boy on Instagram at ReggieCasual and the Casual Official at thecasual.co. You know, all the stuff that we say at the end, do that. The whole soshite mada yatte inai nara subscribe useranai yo ni. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe. But most importantly, keep it locked right here for business and fashion. It's your boy, and keep it casual. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. And I will see you guys next time, next month, with another one. So give your suggestions on what we should talk about. This is Unscripted.